everybody in hip-hop discriminates against gay people. To me, like, that's one of the standards of hip-hop.
So check this out. I'm a teacher and one of my students is delivering a presentation on credit scores. So he's talking about hard and soft credit checks. Now after every sentence, he's uttering the word pause after this. And I'm confused, I'm bamboozled, thinking, why on earth is this part of his lexicon? So I decided to do some digging, and this is what I found with regards to the history of the terms pause and no homo. So the question is, to what extent is hip hop still perpetuating homophobia?
Put it out, let the streets talk, no promo. A real man shouldn't have to say no homo.
All right, that sounds good. Look, we were talking yesterday to Damien. Everyone is doing the whole no homo and the pause. And
like, with me, like, even no homo is just basically installed in my vocabulary now. So it's like, even if I'm in a meeting, I'll be with my lawyer and might be say something and be like, no homo. And my lawyer will look up and I'll be like, I know you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I need to say that because I said something real homo, no homo.
Let me just say something. Are you gay?
Not at all.
Okay.
Far from it.
So, like, why do people feel like they need to keep reinforcing that over and over?
I mean, it isn't about being gay. It's about saying something gay. For instance, my man Jim Jones said, I'm going to beat you with that till all the white stuff come out of it. That's wild homo. Told somebody else that. No homo. He ain't telling me that. You understand what I mean? That's a perfect example.
Oh my God. It's just crazy. I'm never gonna understand it. My thing is like.
But this isn't even about being gay. This is about saying something gay.
This is about letting someone know that you're not gay. Who cares, right?
No, this is about saying gay things by accident. No homo. This isn't about a person really being gay. Yeah. We know that they're not really gay.
We are going to rock the mic next hour. Cam,
that's a good rock the mic.
That's a good rock the mic.
No homo.
Have you? You see?
Nah, rock the mic is homo, if you know what I'm saying.
The phrase was originated by Harlem, New York City natives and made famous by Harlem rapper Cameron as a way to quash any sexual and gender error or overstep within the lyrics. Joshua Brown in the Journal of Homosexuality states that the phrase no homo arose in hip-hop lyrics of the 1990s as a discourse interjection to negate supposed sexual and gender transgressions. The phrase no homo used in the lyrical context comes as a preemptive maneuver to deflect any attacks on the artist's masculinity or heterosexual status. Within this context, no homo is not necessarily addressing homosexuality, but creating a verbal defensive in the musical battlefield that is wrought with signifying and bussing. Musicians realize that a lyric which is inadvertently gay is fodder for another's verbal attack on their masculinity within hip-hop culture. In an attempt to divert their own demasculinization, musicians presuppose those attacks at their masculinity. Now let's take a look at the origin of the word pause.
If it's coming, why fear it? Embrace it.
Pause.
Monetize
Oh
it.
God, that was crazy.
Big pause. Big pause. Big pause alerts. Big pause alerts.
I got an interview on that one. I'm not
Oh
excited.
shit. Oh shit. Did you invent pause?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Don't play
I did not
yourself.
know this.
I'm the inventor.
So you were the inventor of pause?
My crew, the best out. We invented pause for sure. There's nobody could ever say that I didn't. No, that's all us. That came from my block. Period. My crew, best out.
What year was this? How far are we going back?
I don't remember years.
When did are we going to like 80? Obviously the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. No, nigga.
No.
Bugging. That's when you found out about it. It was a secret society of no one knew about pause for like 20 years, bro. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, it'd be kids saying it. I'd be like, you know, I invented that. They'd be like, you tell me the rules. I'd be like, that's
My
funny.
son hits me with the pause at least once a week.
Yeah.
But pause. We gotta get back to the pause because this is more of the more
Don't get me
iconic.
canceled out here, bro.
I understand that it's probably not the most.
You know what I'm saying? It's not meant to be offensive. It's always been a personal joke with my friends. And now the whole world does it. It's like, fuck, I can't even have a fucking personal joke.
You know, everyone
Like
says
literally
pause.
people would ask me, I'd be like, I would never tell them what it meant, ever. I'd be like, you have to figure it out. but no one knew what it meant.
Because if you say what it means,
all right, think about this. Just show a fucking clip of me in the history of any part of the world at any time that I didn't say pause.
were you saying pause?
Bro, don't understand. In Harlem, it don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter what you doing. If you slip, niggas are laughing hard. If I do some dumb shit, it's like Instagram. Because I'm so like, you know.
Yeah.
So you catch me slipping, it's a celebration. Like, I don't even think I lost a snap fight in like 100 years. You know what I'm saying?
Can you remember one of the more funniest like moments in pause history?
Yeah, the one with you just now. That
Oh,
was one
there
of
it
the
is.
funniest ones.
Because I feel like
in
maybe
history.
you have like a rap, like maybe you're hanging out with Bun B and Pimp C in 1998 and they don't know what it means.
You actually killed it. You got it. You won. You won.
Like you,
That-
if
somebody
you,
say, yo, what's the? I'm gonna say the time is the.
like if you told Pimp C pause in '99, you gotta explain it to him.
You.
Okay.
So as we can see, Harlem played a fundamental role in the creation and the popularization of the terms pause and no homo. Now let's get into the hypocrisy of this. Dame Dash called this a personal joke. Now, he's almost using it as a get out of jail free card, right? So we know that the hip hop community would not tolerate another ethnic group, for example, using the notion of no Negro. So imagine someone makes a comment, man, I just had me some chicken and some watermelon, no Negro. We know under no circumstances that would be tolerated. Can you think of another time or another instance in which a phrase is punctuated by some kind of disclaimer? It only seems to happen in the context of gay people. Am I wrong? Right? Is there any other circumstance in which this kind of disclaimer is used where you need to qualify a statement? Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Right? So we know we wouldn't tolerate it within the community. So why are we discriminating? So on the one hand, hip hop is against discrimination. Right? It's trying to fight for equality and justice, but with that same mouth that's complaining about discrimination, you are discriminating. Right? So you need to pluck out the beam from your own eye. How can you be talking about discrimination on one hand when you are actively discriminating with each comment? Right? So it's homophobia by another name.
Yo, you play a record and it's like whack, that's gay, dog. You know, if it's good, that's that hip hop right there. You see what I'm saying? It's like the exact opposite. So it's like me speaking for my entire culture, or me looking at my rappers out there, hip hoppers discriminate against gay people. Mm-hmm. They feel like they can't act. Hold on one second. Everybody, don't throw me off. I really want to say this. I want to say this to America. I want to.
Speak your mind.
No, he was just throwing me off just slightly. I wanted this to just come on TV and just tell my rappers, just tell my friends, like, yo, stop it, fam. Mm-hmm. Like seriously, that's really discrimination. To me, that's exactly what they used to do to black people. I'm just trying to tell people, just stop all that.